Up next. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the... Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it seems like they've lost a little bit of confidence in him this past month. They're calling fewer plays for him, letting other guys take on more of the scoring load, and you can see it in his usage percentage.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Antetokounmpo is out there with Johnson. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, Green out there with Randall. Then it's Morant. Then it's Zeller. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Tries yet again. It's over Brogdon. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight. Chris, what an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
Hardaway finds Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Randall passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Randall. Fires from deep. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Now here's Morant. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Chicago. Dinwiddie against Hardaway.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Zeller. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. They kick it out to Green. Knocked away. Pass to Zeller. Morant outside. Drills it from outside.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with that Nets head coach. The question is always, how do you contain Giannis Antetokounmpo? Coach said, now that he's hitting the face-up jumper with more consistency, there isn't much left to take away. So we're going to try to make him work hard at the other end. That's what a lot of coaches say, guys, and they don't succeed very well. We'll see if they can do it tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Out to Hardaway. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Hardaway has got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green finds Zeller. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Johnson. Morant passes to Randall.
The combo of strength and suddenness, hard not to foul Randall in there.
The Nets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Morant against Brogdon. Passes it to Hardaway. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Second chance shot, and Antetokounmpo lays it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the rejection by Holmes. Morant. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 8. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, yep.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
We've got Green. Zeller is out there with Randall. Then there's John Morant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Holmes with it. Lock at 6. Over Zeller. Here's Hardaway. And he makes good on the layup. Hardaway has got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Inside. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Morant against Brogdon. And the pass to Antetokounmpo over Randall. Here's Holmes. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Holmes got his first bucket in this one. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Morant, following the score by Memphis. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding and their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 15-point game. And Zeller kicks to Dinwiddie. A beautiful reverse layup. Dinwiddie's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Offensive rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Morant against Brogdon. Count it, good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Giannis kicks to Brogdon. Loads it up for Giannis. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Hardaway against Dinwiddie. Now here's Morant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this setup, man, it's outstanding.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Ring shot on the way. And we've reached halftime in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the end. A tremendous game we're seeing from Tim Hardaway Jr. He had 12 points. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Memphis, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Johnson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. Dinwiddie passes to Zeller. They kick it out to Green from past the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And with good size for his position, Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Morant. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Giannis. Back to Brogdon. They double him with Green. Brogdon the pass to Johnson, and he gets it to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Johnson. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Brooklyn with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Dinwiddie. From deep. Reverses. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw good from Randall.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
Here's Brogdon, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Morant against Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Poked away. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. That shot wide open. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cody Zeller out there with Randall. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Took him no time at all on that one.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the middle, here's Dinwiddie. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Johnson outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brogdon against Morant. Down low. Here's that was something else.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Brogdon against Morant. From 10 feet out, Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dinwiddie passes to Randall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
That's just a strong upper body. Randall converts through contact. Now he's going to go to the line.
Memphis leading by 19 points. Brogdon outside. John Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. The dish to Zeller. There's the triple. And there's Randall on the assist by Zeller. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It goes on Cody Zeller. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
Oh, he was a scary man at the defensive end with all those blocks. Even the shots he didn't get a hand on, he affected. He forced a lot of misses out there tonight.
Brogdon the pass to Johnson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Luwawu, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Brogdon. He kicks to Johnson. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Green dishes to Lee. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Now, you have to check yourself when you're guarding Lee. He's constantly trying to get contact on his shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones looking for an opening. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.